I have read in a daily newspaper the nonsensical comments attributed to the chairman of the Free National Movement. Clearly, the spokesman for the FNM is grossly out of touch with the realities in this country. He is apparently unaware of the serious conditions that the average Bahamian is today experiencing in this country. He should be reminded that when the Free National Movement took office, they met in place a booming economy. Just today, just 17 months later, Bahamians in large and unprecedented numbers are towing the welfare line to meet basic needs. And I just want to use this opportunity to talk about a couple of cases that I've come across to illustrate how this is affecting people, the levels and the tiers of our society. Just yesterday, I came across a young woman. She's out of work. She's living with her boyfriend. They have children together. They're both under 30. He has just been laid off. And you have two young people out of work in one household with small children, and really no prospects out there. The other day, a gentleman came to see me. He's living in a car. Formerly lived in my constituency. I don't know where his car is located now. He's living in a car. And I think we all know that there are many people who have businesses who are facing challenges in keeping their doors open, keeping staff hired. So we're talking about some critical situations happening right now that's touching almost every aspect of our economy. While this government met in place an economy that was thriving, they quickly set about reversing many of the advances made. Construction projects, which would have employed thousands, have either been delayed or stopped altogether. In at least one case, it can be legitimately argued that this government has chased away a potential investor, thereby compromising a major investment on the Cable Beach Strip. Important social initiatives in vulnerable communities have been stopped. How can we forget all those Bahamians who were fired when the FNM took office? One must wonder how many of those persons now form the army of long lines of people seeking help at the offices of the Department of Social Services. And while this out-of-touch chairman complains about a past PLP government moving slowly, he will be reminded that his party formed the government for 11 of the last 16 years, and that the 5 years of PLP governance represented a time of prosperity for our country. Today, with the largest cabinet in Bahamian history, we are facing the worst times in our country's history, with conditions slipping rapidly. This government's brutish policies and practices have been aimed at injuring, maiming, and destroying our economy. In the face of this, the FNM chairman and his government are quite bold in their efforts to distract from the central issue, which is the fate and the suffering of our people. He should be reminded that there is something called reality. It is not about the PLP, Mr. Chairman. You are accountable and are today found wanting. The chairman should therefore be informed that we will not be bipartisan in such efforts, and that the Progressive Liberal Party will be the political voice for our people. We shall be holding a series of meetings throughout the country to discuss with the people the current economic conditions and the crisis of failed leadership in critical circumstances. The first of such meetings will take place tomorrow, Thursday, October 9th at 7 p.m. at the Linden Kindling Center, Farrington Road. This meeting will be carried live on radio on 3 major stations. Thank you.